Introduction, I always do this, I forget to introduce myself. I am Moira Zellner. I am the director of the Urban Data Visualization Lab at UIC, or UDVL for short. I have other appointments as well. I'm in the Department of Urban Planning and Policy and in the Institute for Environmental Science and Policy. I have served as director of UDVL since 2016, and we are housed within Urban Planning and Policy and in the College of Urban Planning and Public Affairs. And we are the in-house lab supporting faculty, students, and the broader community in the Chicago region with their spatial analysis and visualization needs. We do different kinds of service. We teach, we offer various classes, and graduate certificate in geospatial analysis and visualization, as well as a GIS minor. We also collaborate across the university with different units, all across campus to support research and service. And we also, perhaps more importantly, engage with communities outside of UIC in a wide range of different projects. You will find more details, so I hope you all have a folder with information, and inside you'll find more details about the lab, the classes that we teach, and you also have my contact information there if you have any questions. We are also very happy to promote what other people do in this field, and this is why we welcome people talking about their projects, their expertise, the classes that they offer. You have some information outside from other units on campus who do spatial analysis, and this is what this event is about. It's really about sharing this different approaches, different techniques, and offer opportunities to create new ideas around this field. We want to also let people know that this event was made possible through the generous support of the Sood Family Fund. Sim Sood is an emeritus faculty at UIC. He joined back in 1970 precisely to teach and develop courses in geographical information systems. He was head of the Department of Geography. He was director of the Urban Transportation Center. He was also president of the Illinois University Transportation Research Consortium. And Sim really regrets not being able to be here today. He had like a meeting with a consul from Estonia, I believe, and so he couldn't make it today. But we had a very nice conversation about a month ago, and so he was telling me this anecdote that when he started doing JS way before Esri and all the platforms that are out there now that make things a little bit easier, so he was coding all this stuff. He encountered a lot of resistance, a lot of opposition, and he said to me, they told me, quote, Americans are not into maps. GIS will never work. So I don't think so. And I'm glad that they were mistaken, and I'm glad that he didn't pay attention to them and he kept going and developing his wonderful work. So we dedicate this year's event to him and his family, who really have graciously supported this event this year. So, okay, we went through the first part of the schedule, which you also have in your folders, and we have a great set of presentations to start this morning. From developing novel spatial analytic methods to understand the dynamics of disease in Africa, to crowdsourcing from pictures collected by different people to inform a sense of endangered species, to using different kinds of social media data to conduct network analyses, and finally wrapping up with a big systems view of the field as it continues to evolve. Also what I find interesting from the private sector perspective. So after the presentations, we will take a break for lunch, where here we'll find an opportunity to network among each other, but also I ask you to please go, if you go past the registration table to the left, in that hallway there's a set of posters that I asked you to evaluate by 1:15. So each one of the posters is going to have a QR code, and you can, thank you, you'll see it. Thank you. So there's going to be a page by each one of the posters, so you can use this QR code or the URL to submit your evaluation of each poster. If you do that by 1:15, then we'll quickly tally all the results and declare a winner who will win this fabulous book. Do we have the copy of the book? Yes. facetious because I'm co-editor. But anyway, so the winner will win that book. And so after that, we'll kind of close out the formal part of the day, but then people will split into the 2 workshops that we have for the afternoon. And I'll let Cassie and John explain a little bit what these are about when we break after lunch, okay? And then I will ask you, and you'll have it in the folder, and I'll remind you at the end, we will ask you for feedback after the event, if you can just get back to us and give us a quick set of inputs of how the day went for you and some suggestions for the future.